What's up, guys? We are going into Tulien's Silver Crowns fight, level 4 for an all mission clear using Kall. The boss is Fairy, does random, from what I can tell, I haven't checked the wiki, it does random AoE physical or magic, status ailments, single target stop, random single target death, dispels. Yeah, pretty obnoxious, but we'll make it work. So no deaths, no continues, clear within 5 turns. So this is the party we're using. You would need an EX2 call. Well, yeah, actually I think you would need an EX3 call. So this isn't ideal as far as like a budget guide, but I just wanted to see if Kall could do it, and he can. If you have Tyvis, I mean, this should be a cakewalk, especially if you get some of his crowns on him. With Runda's upgrades, he can cap this boss. I mean, hit the literal damage cap pretty easily. So, but for what we're doing, we'll just go with this party. And yeah, I did go kind of overboard on the gearing for Kall. Again, not so much a guide or budget video. Just wanted to see if Kall could do it. So, death immunity from Kurasame's Cape. There are other options for death immunity. That'll get some offensive stats, but Clash Gear, his own TMR or STMR. Yeah, and that's it. So, Undying Vengeance from 7-star Arden gives the status ailment immunity. And just give him a strong vision card. If you don't have this card, you'd have to gear in, chain cap up somewhere. Probably just replace Hateful Agent. But the nice thing about Kall is you don't have to worry about killers. So there's that. As far as his, some of his chaining or LBs. So, Vision Laswell, he could be EX1. We are Emperor's Rod really isn't that important. We do have Obsidian Bracer on him for the preemptive break. I mean, we're actively breaking from Yish anyway. And if you don't have Yish, Tulien could probably sub in for Yish. But, so Auto Shell, Auto Faith. And then Shift Form, tried to gear him well. So, Kall, accessory. Death immunity from Kurasame's Cape, status ailment immunity from I Love Chocobos. So love for Trabias just for the magic stats, because I don't even know what I have his sword ran for in Item World. A little bit of, God, I haven't run this through Item World in forever, so yeah, not an ideal run for true Purple Lightning, but it's whatever, really. I mean, he's doing a little bit of chip damage. I don't know what the damage breakdown is, but haven't actually cleared the fight yet. So he's at 300 fairy, at least. So there's that. And then just a strong vision card. He's getting a lot of fairy killer from this. I think 100 is what it gives. Yeah, so... So, I mean, honestly, he's more or less a chain bot anyway, so. Yish, Earney's Ring, she has Blizzaga innately. She's going to be chaining with the Laswell. So, if you're subbing in Tulien, you'd have to put him on an Esper with some Chaos Wave Awakened frames. Yeah, the boss is neutral to all elements, so you can kind of go with whatever element you want. So, I mean, death immunity from Kurasame's Cape. And again, there are plenty of, at this point, there are plenty of other options for death immunity. So, Blizzard Orb is probably the most accessible. Some event gears, safety bet, Vermilion Flag from 7-star Ace. So there we go. I tried to build her for magic. So she's 175 magic fairy killer. I mean, not like Blizzaga's going to be doing a whole lot of damage anyway. But status ailment immunity from I Love Chocobos. So there we go. Tyvus and Yish, there are Provoker. So they do need stop immunity. So they're getting all those status ailment immunities from Super Ribbon, death immunity from Blizzard Orb, and that's pretty much all they do. Oh, and the boss does provocable single target Berserk too, for I think it only lasts a couple turns. So, but anyway, there's that. Then tried to build them for damage. Otherwise, again, not sure how necessary their damage is. And as you can see, mine's only EX1. Without them, I don't know that we'd be able to get this clear, because we're getting a Katana Imperil and an Ice Imperil field from them. So, but yeah, as far as doing this with Kall, I think they might be necessary. And then Runda, just our cover tank, death immunity from backup unit, relieving song for stat buffing, and I Love Chocobos for status ailment immunity, but full evasion. So there we go. So we'll get into it. So we are starting Laswell in the base form, and we're just going to shift him on turn 1. And I kind of went with the Chaos Wave Awaken frames just because Kall's SLB, the first hit and the last hit are pretty far apart, and Chaos Wave Awaken quadcast, is a pretty long chain. So Laswell's shifting. He's just going to guard this turn. Yish is going to do her crown to break. I'm a soldier and whatever. Kall can. So I did say we're getting dispelled, but his LB buff on his Grandis is not dispellable. So we'll do his Grandis and then just whatever. In case you didn't see that last cast, it was Blizzaja. Tyvus and Yish, they are going to do Ferocity of a Genius for the Katana Imperil, fill their own LB, and then just whatever. And Runda can LB, so we'll just send everyone. It's not a damage turn. Okay, so Tyvus and Yish are berserked this turn. Runda is going to cover physical for a stat buff on everyone. Just Shogun Protectica. Kall's going to LB. We're going to Ice Imbue with Laswell, and then just Chaos Wave Awakened. Yish is just going to quad Blizzaga 4 times. So Kall's just normal LB, hits pretty quick. So we're going to just send the chainers, wait for the chain to build, and then send Kall. So a decent chunk of damage there. Okay, so Tyvus and Yish are out of Berserk, so they're going to LB for the field. Kall's going to SLB. Or actually, we'll just reload Yish and Laswell first. SLB Kall, LB Tyvus and Yish. And as the last action, Runda's going to LB, and that's going to fill Kall's LB all the way. So send Tyvus and Yish, then the chainers, and then send Kall. You have to send Kall a little quicker. Yeah, so here we go. And send Runda. There's There's a dispel coming in. Yeah. Okay, so this turn, Runda is going to Relieving Song for a stat buff on everyone. Tyvis and Yish can just do their tag chain 3 times. Actually, reload. Laswell and Yish. Tyvis and Yish can just tag chain a few times, and Kall is going to LB. So we will send Tyvis and Yish. Then the Chaos Wave Awaken Chainers, let the chain build, and then send Kall. And there we go. So I'm not going to bother rerunning this with Tyvis clear. I mean, if you have Tyvis, you could probably follow pretty close rotation to this and, cap. You would just do Runda's LB modifiers on him. But there we go. So again, pretty heavy Kall carry there. So not the flashiest clear, but just wanted to see if Kall could do it. So there you go. All missions, right? Yeah. All right. So I will catch you guys later. Thanks for watching.